The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
He leaps for it! No, not the best of headers. Ball is over the line. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Yamal.
That was lovely, that.
He has found a way through. Crosses it in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he was quick to react. And it's Hakimi. Yamal. Yamal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
Hazard is in a really good position out wide. He is through here. Camavinga with the cross. Tries to get it clear. Oh, that looks a piece. It's Lewandowski! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Yamal. And there's a goal! But that is not going to count.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. First quarter of an hour gone. Hakimi charging forward down that flank. He has a look out. He's onside. And a shot. Oh, that is rather wayward. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Can he get it through? Look at the space here. And that's gone route one. Serginho, great defending, strong and determined. Could move up a gear here. But that has not gone well. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's shifting through the gears here. Quick look, then plays it in. Oh, that pass isn't a good effort from distance. Oh, super goal! A finish of true class. And there is your opener. Oh, did he not thump that? Did he not thump that?
Oh, that's a tremendous hit, and the obvious issue for the keeper was not seeing it early enough.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's De Bruyne. This looks... Shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Rice! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Hakimi. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Yamal. Morocco couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Threads one in. And he's in on goal. He's picked his way through. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Brilliantly cut out. Now, can they get him away?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Beckham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
That's going in strongly.
Ball's gone out of play. Yamal gets a good foot in there. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's nice. And he's there to make the challenge.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was a fool.
That's rather hopeful. Now that was quite some save.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Been indicated.
Yamal tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hakimi. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Plays the return pass. De Bruyne. Can he finish? It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Please join me in wishing
Morocco
all the best for
just
members
ahead
of
then
our fan
as we
club
reach
celebrating
45
their
minutes.
wedding anniversary today.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Morocco with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
Substitution in progress.
That gets us going once more. Morocco leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Serginho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Played in.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Back in once more. And the shot! Now, and again!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
That is good alertness. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And the ball's come loose here. Yamal! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. De Ligt. It's just beyond his reach. Now it's Messi. He's shifted it to the flank. He's got away. Bruno Fernandes. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Nicely weighted ball. Tries from distance. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Not the most accurate pass. And that is out of play. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Yamal. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know.
Surely he can't miss! Chance, surely! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Paris Saint-Germain restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Kimmich cuts out the pass. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. And that's aimed in. Bruno Fernandes! Harmlessly behind.
Paris Saint-Germain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And it's Serginho. Oh, he's found support out wide. Great work on the overlap.
Lamine Yamal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Now it's Yamal. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Morocco clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bruno Fernandes and Messi! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Paris Saint-Germain have their lead.
I just think this has been a lesson.
Shevchenko! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He is through here. He's found a way past. Terrific effort!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way. Chance! Oh, wow! That's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. Now can he... Big chance! And that's it! They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Morocco have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Shevchenko picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Morocco have done it. They're people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite.
Against Morocco.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Morocco need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. He is through here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Yamal. Kimmich goes sliding in. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he was alert to it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 18. Number 10, Shevchenko. Coming on the field, number 19, Hazard. Number 22, Dembele.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess.
He's having a hit! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, such a clever touch. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. He's having a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has been slung wide. Beckham. Neymar. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Yamal gets into a good position. And this is Dembele. Hakimi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Aimed beyond the defence. Gerrard. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Yamal. Yamal knocks it into space. And it's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Hakimi. Beckham. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's a chance for a shot! Gerrard. Alexander-Arnold. That's where it came from. Serginho. And this is Shevchenko. It's going across goal. And that's the keeper's ball. Beckham conjures time and space where few can. Gerrard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Shevchenko! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Morocco with the corner, they're first. Shapes to shoot! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always look... Oh, that's ambitious! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Kimmich. It's a good spell of possession, this. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Van Dijk cuts it out.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Forwards and with intent. Now it's Neymar, and he's worked it through, and that's a dangerous ball. And he shoots! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. That was a given, it always was.
That's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space. A player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Borussia Dortmund have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Hakimi
There will be 1 minute at a
driving on and
time.
making good progress. Over to the right flank. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Morocco finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's
come to you
been
now
fairly
with a quick
flat, and the
request for
support have
support
had little to
throughout
cheer
Charity
about, so
Fund.
an awful lot of
Chance in
questions
football.
have got to be asked,
Substitutions
and
taking
the
place.
answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back on the way then.
It's not easy being down.
And Beckham! And he has kept it out somehow.
Beckham is offering a right smile there.
And it's Serginho. Serginho gets on his bike and on the move. That's a sharp pass. Vardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Morocco come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Tries from a long way out. And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Tacho picks it up from the goal kick. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And here's Dembele. Oh, that's nice. Yamal purring through the gears. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Beckham. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Corner.
Substitution in progress.
So, third corner of the game. And this is Beckham. Nice control. Morocco get their fourth corner. They've played it short. Messi will not want to look. Shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Trossard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Hazard powering forward here. Dembele. Morocco can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered.
That's rather hopeful. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. "75 minutes played. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Hazard in acres of space out wide. De Bruyne. Messi demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Messi. A team on the brink of a party little more than an hour ago, but now problems.
Well, they played a little within themselves.
Beckham! I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. They're up to 5 corners now. Picked out Trossard! And how did he not put that away?
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Into the last 5 minutes. Ake calmly anticipates. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that's well seen too. Trossard. Well, this is surely... He'll try from distance! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! He's got himself an absolute peach. Deep into injury time! He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Morocco give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find...
Real chance! And there goes their last chance. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. The extremely prolific Roy Mackay must be Shevchenko! Volleyed effort.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
No way through. Serginho. Kimmich. That's a good ball out wide. And he's quick to return it. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Morocco clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And we have our very first corner. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Has a look up and delivers. Getting up there! Oh, that was no routine save.
Serginho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He shifted it to the flank. Hakimi. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Kimmich. That's an imaginative pass. And Beckham! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Serginho. And this is Forlan. Ah, such a clever touch. Driven in. Morocco are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And they're quick to get it back. And it's Kaut. Now that looks a decent ball. Tacho has given away a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Rijkaard. Not the most accurate pass. Yamal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And smartly reclaimed. Can he get away here? Yamal! Goal! Morocco! And we have liftoff! And that really is so impressive.
Gol de Marruecos. Marcó en el minuto 15 el dorsal 20. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21.
Madrid already making their first change. Not what was planned, I don't think.
Serán
Madrid
sustituidos
are
por
already
el
chasing the
dorsal
game.
5,
They didn't envisage that.
El dorsal 10.
Oh, good finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
En el minuto 17, el dorsal 9.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And now they can spring out of defence. Out towards the flank. Back where it came from. Can he get it through? Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Yamal. Now he's got space here. And he's... And Shevchenko! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Played out wide. Nicely weighted. Shevchenko! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Morocco have their third corner. And that has been knocked clear.